The list of unexplained deaths of Russian individuals who are in prison or who have fallen foul of the Kremlin's interests continues. So there's a fellow called Lopyrev who had been in prison, and he was quite a close aide to President Putin. He was due for parole, and on Sunday, I believe, he was talking to his son Alexandr, and then he became ill on Monday, speaking of breathing difficulties. Apparently, he had undisclosed leukemia or undiagnosed leukemia. He couldn't breathe, had a hoarse voice, and died suddenly. These were very much the symptoms, of course, that affected Alexey Navalny, who was poisoned with Novichok, and we know Novichok and poisons like the techniques of the Borgia daughter, Lucretia. These are the instruments of Putin, and he was taken on Monday from the penal colony number 3 in Ryazan to 2 different hospitals, and he eventually died. So surely you couldn't catch cancer in just 2 days, said his son. But he was told it's hard to say exactly what happened. We're getting ready to apply for his parole because it was time, and now this call to say that he's died. All very strange and way too fast. His father was actually very fit, routinely practiced gymnastics even while he was in the penal colony. Everything was fine on the Sunday. We had a chat on the payphone, said Alexandr, and there wasn't a single complaint about his health. His voice was energetic. He spoke about the usual sports, and every day he walked 15 kilometers. On Monday, he called with his voice suddenly sounding hoarse. By the evening on Monday, he called from a hospital to say that he was feeling really unwell. He was struggling to breathe, and he died. Now, the chairman of the public monitoring campaign, a man called Viktor Borykin, has said there's nothing criminal in his death. Navalny had earlier identified Lopyrev as being one of the people responsible for Putin's palace on the Black Sea, and so this man knew everything. And if he was going to emerge as an anti-Putin character, he would have been a dangerous person to have around, particularly if he was free from prison. So one can see probably why he wouldn't emerge intact. So is this another suspicious death? Of course it is. Of course it is. Putin is finishing off anybody who might stand in his way, I suspect. Should I say allegedly? I have to be careful about what sort of tea I drink in future, don't I?